Hey guys, this is Mark, and with me is
GP Chan, also known as Ninja Jupi or Wendy. Hi guys.
And today we're going to be talking about episode 7 of Dragonball Daima, where a lot of exciting things happen. And yeah, let's get to it. So the guys are still flying in their ship, and I guess there's more conversation going with, yeah, you have to remind me about what they were talking about before they got caught and stuff.
We were just talking about some stuff, just shooting the breeze. But the main important thing here is that they get caught by Goma's goons or whatever.
Yeah, the Gendarmerie or something like that.
Whatever. The Gendarmerie. I forgot what they were called. I legit keep forgetting. But anyway, they caught them and they put the plane. They decided not to encounter. Fight back. Like they said, they'll shoot their plane down, right? Destroy their plane. So they had to follow them. They had to land, and they wanted to search the plane. And of course, they were trying to figure out, how did they find us and all this other stuff? And the main thing we can tell is the collar, because they scanned Panzy's collar, and that's how they were able to track them. So they wanted to search it, because I guess they were suspecting that Goku was definitely with them, and because she was the girl that they thought that threw the bombs earlier with those the other,
like the mustard bomb and all, the wasabi bomb.
The wasabi bomb and all of that. And it was Get Out and all that stuff, and it was just so cool because Goku and them, they came up with a nice plan for them not to find Goku. I'll let you explain that part.
Yeah, so the bad guys basically escort everyone out, Glorio, Panzy, yeah, just those two. And Sheen. Escort them all three out, and they search the ship very thoroughly, throwing out all the, extra luggage that Panzy has and everything. Mm-hmm. And Goku is behind them, behind the good guys, and Panzy's like, they're trying to shut her up so she doesn't bring attention to the guards.
It was so surprising, it's like, wait, how'd you get here? We just left you on the plane,
Yeah. So, so the bad guys, they see that nothing's going on or whatever, and okay, Goku's not there. And then they decide to take the girl anyway. They want to question Panzy because, again, she was the girl that attacked them earlier with the wasabi bomb or whatever. So they want to question her. So of course now it's time to fight. Now the big thing is that everyone fights, including Kaioshin.
I mean, but not Goku. Not out in the open. He did it.
Yeah, he was
hiding
behind the bushes at a safe distance. Yes, because what they explained. Well, that comes later, I guess, after the fighting.
Yeah.
But So they fight, but the big thing is that, oh my god, Kaioshin fights too, doing like flying kicks and stuff.
Yeah, I was like,
and using his powers to knock people back and everything.
He's no longer the god of useless.
Yeah, that was a big shocker.
Yeah.
And one thing that I was telling Wendy is I was really afraid that when the fighting was going to start, because Kaioshin was like, there's no choice, we gotta take him down, and he's going to actually fight. I thought it was going to be like, he's going to get ready to fight, but then Goku comes out, does everything, he doesn't have to fight.
Yeah,
no,
I'm so glad that they did not go that route, and that's something I like about the series so far. It's not the Goku show.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool because, Panzy got her taser, Shin has his powers, and we can see now that Glorio can also activate his lightning when he's punching people. It doesn't necessarily have to do the fingers outstretched. He could punch you for an electric punch.
Yeah, it's like, just think of Thunder Punch from like Pokemon or something.
Yeah, and then of course Goku does come in to kind of help knock out everybody.
Yeah, because she was like, Goku, he just did like one key blast when they were trying to get away in the train, in their plane, like the others were running away from them.
Yeah. Oh, that's what happened. Some of the bad guys started shooting, and the shooting, like Goku had to hop out of the way because it was now towards the bushes where he was at, so he actually jumped out to dodge the bullets.
But they still didn't see him.
Yeah.
They still didn't see him.
Unfortunately, the bullets fucked up the plane, like their plane, the good guy's plane, and there we go. So after that, they explain a bit. What happened is that Goku, of course, with the teleport, how he has to track down people's ki. He basically tracked down Kaioshin's ki and worked behind him while they were, busy in the ship searching it. So that explains how Goku was not seen by them.
Yeah.
And now, of course, they're all wanted now because they attacked the Gendarmerie or whatever it's called and everything. And
but I'm just wondering now, would they be? Because remember, they ended up, well, then again, he didn't really blow up that ship, the two planes that got away. He just kind of
flying.
They just did the whole Team Rocket thing, blasted off again when he used his ki blast on it.
Yeah.
The little ding, little sparkly thing, and he got knocked out away.
Yeah. But the thing is that Panzy realizes that the reason they tracked her down was because of her collar, because they activated her collar earlier in the other episode. And also the one episode where they introduced Panzy, remember that one guy that ran away? They revealed that they could find him no matter where he runs because he has a collar. So now it's the same thing here. They can find Panzy no matter where she is because she has a collar. So Kaioshin decides to inspect the collar, and it's actually made of kunzite, kachin metal, which is the, I don't know why I say kunzite though. The hardest metal in the Dragon Ball Z universe is kachin. And if you guys remember, Kaioshin used a big block of kachin to test against the Z-Sword.
Yeah, that's right.
Instead of cutting it, because they thought the Z-Sword was stronger than that, the sword broke, and that's how we got the older
old perverted Kaioshin.
Yeah. And so Kaioshin inspected it. He tells him, of course, it's the hardest material ever. Panzy explains that, like, they put it onto you, like, when you're young, and it's like there's no choice. Everyone in the third demon realm has to put those on, or they'll kill you if you refuse or whatever.
Yeah.
And I guess it grows along as you grow up or something. It gets bigger, so you'll never get it off. But then Kaioshin, like, inspects it, and he also says that it must have been Adinzu making experiments with that, at creating colors out of that material. Like, it sounds like something Adinzu would do. And Kaioshin uses his magic to just make it like
I just like how you asked her, like, because he said, something that a green dog would make. And I love how Kaioshin was like, do you want me to try to destroy it? And I'm like, yeah. Why ask? You should have said, hey, let me try to bring it for you. Not ask if she wants it all.
No, he's very polite.
But he's very polite. But I do like that about his. I mean, it was in character for him to do that, but I just thought it was funny. Just, kind of ironic, kind of funny. Like, yeah. That's like someone wearing handcuffs. So do you want me to take them off? Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
So the one thing also I was saying that it kind of made sense that Kaioshin would have some way to destroy him, because again in Dragon Ball Z, if he's able to just whip up a big block of kachin out of nowhere, then I'm sure he could make it also disappear. So yeah, it makes it shatter. She's free, and now
she's
the bad
so
guys,
happy.
Yeah, and the bad guys can no longer track her, which is of course the important part.
Yeah, but they did find another plane, but it's one of the ones that got left behind by Goma's goons. Mm-hmm. So now they can't use the warp zone to get to the other demon. Yeah, they need a new code.
The pin code. But
another new one.
But before we get to that though, Panzy asked Kaioshin what his name is. He says Shin, but then she says like, yeah, but that's like some name you made up for the outside world, right? What's your actual window name?
Which is true because, the tournament and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a made up name for the martial arts tournament he was in. So it turns out that Kaioshin's actual name is Nahare.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. And it makes sense, and it goes on with my personal theory, because a lot of fans of the Dragon Ball Z dub, I guess, the way they see it, they always saw that Kaioshin's name actually was Shin, but the way I saw it, at least when I saw the Blue Saga from the first time, the Shin part was just a made-up name to go into the tournament, because you can't just go with the name, oh yeah, I'm the Kaioshin, I'm the king of all, the lord of all worlds, you can't just...
Like King Kai.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm King Kai, yeah! I wonder what his real name is now.
Yeah.
Cricket?
So, oh god. So I figured that he had to have had some kind of actual name. The Kaioshin is the title, and the Shin is a made-up name for the tournament. Just like how Piccolo used Majunia. Majunia is also like a made-up name used for the tournament. Because remember, Piccolo's infamous. You can't just say, yeah, I'm Piccolo Daima, bitches. They're like,
yeah.
So that's cool. We get to learn more about his character and everything. And I like about this series because, again, there are so many questions in Dragon Ball Z about what these people actually were. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying, okay, so Kaioshin is whatever, but then what's Kibito? Because he's not a Kaioshin, so what is he? What is their race? And then Super expands on it because Samas and them is from that same race, but what are they,
Yeah.
So now we find out that they're Glindos, and we find out, all the stuff, they grow up in trees, they're from the demon realm, some of them go to Earth and become like higher titles,
They go to the outer realm, the outer universes and realms, they become Kaioshins.
Yeah. So Goku calls him Nahare, and he doesn't mind, but he said, it doesn't sound right, I'll just call you Kaioshin.
Yeah.
Things like that. So so then they go to the ship, and they're headed back to fight versus one of the Tamagamis. So, meanwhile, back on Earth, now I can't remember, I just kind of forget the beginning of what happened before the action started, because I don't think it started like right away, that's the part I only kind of forgot. But anyways, back on Earth,
the way it started was, wasn't it eating the little things that could tell you that each little ball thing, I forgot, it was some type of, Manabu, manju. It kind of reminded me of little manju balls or something. But anyway, some little food that they eat one is the same as eating 2 meals. And Goku ate 2 of them, so that's 4 meals at one time. And Panzy was complaining like, it's hard. You were actually it's hard when you have kids. And Goku said, yeah, I wasn't really around for that. But I kind of wish he would have elaborated on that instead of Pan saying, yeah, that explains it. You know, because she can't believe he's an adult. And I wish Goku could say, yeah, I was kind of dead for most of their lives.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny.
Just to get a reaction out of her.
Like what? You know.
Yeah, because I hate it when people say, like, Goku was a terrible father. Goku was dead for most of their lives.
Yeah, Goku was dead during Gohan's childhood. He was dead during Goten's childhood.
Yeah, up to Goten got the dude wasn't there because he was dead. You can't raise your kids if you're dead.
Yeah. So, oh god, literal dead beat that. Anyways, oh yeah, there was also the problem. Wait, I think.
No, what happened was that the ship that
the bad guy ship. Now, wait, well, didn't they talk about the pin first? I think.
Oh yeah, they got the pin number and they Panzy called her, people back at her castle. Oh yeah, Panzy, he hacked the plane. They hacked the plane, got a pin for him, so now they can use the warps. Now going back to back to Earth, in the Earth realm and stuff, Bulma was frustrated because she can't, because whatever material she needs to get the ship to work, they can't be found. She said it'll take even longer, so she's frustrated over that. There, and Vegeta was like, can't you do this, or Piccolo or whatever. And
it was Vegeta.
It was Vegeta.
Is it Bulma gave him an earful?
Yeah, she said, come on, I'm the one that should be frustrated. I'm the one trying to fix this thing. You just, he just standing there lifting weights, that wasn't in there, but, she could have said something like that. But then, suddenly, Hybe shows up, Pansy's father's subordinate or whatever he is. And he said that he was sent to bring them back to the 3rd demon realm and take them, and Kibito stays behind to watch the temple because apparently Popo is pointless now. All he does is offer people juice.
Oh god. And all that. So now we got Bulma, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Hybe heading towards the demon realm and everything, but on the other side,
they're trying to go to the Tamagami of that world that has the third Dragon Ball.
Yeah, so Goku's like, we're in a hurry, let's go for it. They can catch up and everything. So we do have a small scene where, like, Bulma and them, they're actually in the demon world now, so you don't have to wait that they're still flying wherever. They're actually in the demon world now in some other spot. And of course, Bulma's complaining about like the smell in the air and all that. She
said it was kind of weird, and I guess that kind of goes with what they were saying earlier with Goku. Like the air is very thick and stuff. So I guess the gases or whatever.
Yeah, and then so they tell Hybe that he's gonna have to catch up to the others and stuff like that. And
Hybe said not like that. He said he had a date, and I love how one said you don't have a girlfriend, but he had a date. He had a spa day planned. And it's like.
Yeah.
I like that.
But the other thing is, I only wish, but I guess we'll see maybe in the next episode, that was just a little bit longer, have Piccolo or Vegeta comment on how, like, maybe the air feels denser and it's heavy for him to fly or something like that, because I'm sure you'll have to notice that too, and everything. But, anyways, back to Goku and them, they arrive in the area, like, I guess the overall town, or whatever you want to call it, where the Tamagami is, well, before they can challenge them, and of course the whole thing that it's unstoppable, it's unbeatable, everyone who's tried has died, that kind of thing. Goku first wants to eat and go to the bathroom, and of course everyone collapses or whatever, and it's like, that's Goku. So, and of course, it's like, again, like Goku, the more you tell him it's impossible, the more you tell him that it's unbeatable, the more excited, oh yeah, let's go, let's give it a shot,
Yeah, but at least at the same time, it's not like the nonsense where you just wanted to just have a tournament just for the sake of having a tournament and put the universe at stake.
Yeah, I know.
As opposed to this, he knows he has to fight the Tamagami because they need a Dragon Ball and they want to save Dende.
Yeah.
So this, at least that's a better reason for him to really want to fight. I mean, yeah, he wants to fight because he wants that challenge too because he's Goku at this point. This is how he is now. But at the same time, there is an actual purpose and an actual goal besides it being a selfish one.
Yeah. So they go eat and everything, and one of the locals did say that I guess there was a guy with a big old gun in the past, like 20 years or so, that tried and then died, and Darbra himself, and he died. Darbra himself, he can't defeat them and stuff
like that. And after Goku were there, I really want to try now.
Yep, and everything, and yeah, that's the thing, and. What can I say? Yeah, it's interesting though. It would have been interesting if Goku would have said something like, yeah, but Darbra wasn't that strong. Because I remember that in the Blue Saga, they were comparing him to Cell, and they were saying it wasn't that strong or whatever. They both felt that Gohan should have just whooped his ass at quick instead of being an actual fight or whatever. So, so it would be kind of cool. We said, oh, that's okay. Darbra wasn't that strong anyway. Everyone would be like, oh, like the reactions, Well, either way, Goku ate, Goku went to the bathroom, he's ready to fight. And we start with the epic, epic thing. He calls out the challenge. The monster's ready. They're like, how dare you challenge me and all that kind of shit. And it just kind of starts there as Goku's getting prepared.
And one thing Glorio mentions that he said he can use his Nyobo to fight with him. So we'll probably see some actual, like normal martial arts fighting next episode, I would think, because he's going to be using his bow.
Yeah, and the Tamagami has a big ass mallet. And everything too. Oh, that's another thing. They're fucking giant size. It's not like a regular warrior. It's like a big, kind of almost like a living statue robot thing.
Yeah, he's Tamagami number 3.
Yeah.
And that makes me wonder how strong Nyobo is against the mallet. Because I'm just thinking about how it was in Dragon Ball, how his bow could block off like sword attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
It wouldn't like break.
Yeah.
So I wonder if his bow staff can actually block off the hits from the hammer.
Most likely, because the thing is, at least to common knowledge, it has never ever broken.
Yeah.
There's never been an arc where like even the King Toon got destroyed, and they reclaimed whatever. But the staff itself was never broken or bent, and send it to. I don't know, Master Kareem to fix it or something. We never had that arc.
Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. I just hope that it doesn't break. I miss when Goku used to use his bow staff to fight and stuff. Even with early Dragon Ball, well, not early Z, but the movies, he still used the bow. And I like that because it's an actual martial arts, which is what I like.
Yeah, because Goku, the Gojitsu skills.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the whole thing. The next episode, and they always show like these real short clips. They don't do like the other ones where it's like, hey, I'm Goku, we're doing this and this. Oh my god, can I stop this guy? Find out next time. They don't do that. They just show like real short clips of the next episode. And we do see like there's going to be a bit of fast-paced martial arts action going on, which again is cool because it's fast-paced martial arts action and not just shoot, giant smoke.
And then
Yep. Now I do wonder though, because the biggest person that does that is Vegeta, so I do wonder how that's going to be once Vegeta gets involved into the story. That's what I'm kind of thinking. There'll be lots more martial arts now that it's more Goku centered, but once Vegeta and Piccolo show up, I think Vegeta's going to be mostly blast or whatever. We'll find out. We'll see.
Well, as long it depends on the fighting style. So hopefully Goku Piccolo will be more so the traditional sense of things because we know them from Dragon Ball in a way.
Yeah.
And then you got Vegeta who represents the Z side of things where everything is all nonsensically blast.
Yeah.
And then you got Kaioshin who can actually apparently fight because whoa,
I
he's
know,
not
that was
pointless.
the shocker. That
was the highlight of this whole doggone episode. Kaioshin doing something.
Yeah.
Oh, and Panzy's gonna start calling him Nahare now.
Yeah, and that's cool. Then not only did he fight and stuff, but he also destroyed the collar, which is a good story point because the bad guys will be able to find him no matter where they go as long as she's with them. So now that's a thing that liberates her from that because she would have been a liability. You know what I mean?
Now during
that,
during that whole conversation where she and Sheen were talking about like his gringo and his real name and all the other stuff, that whole conversation going on when they were loading the stuff into the new plane. I mean the plane they are commandeering now. Glorio was kind of giving them the looks and it was like. It kept going.
Yeah.
It's like, what is his story?
I know. We gotta find out what's going on.
Yeah. So I think that's about all. So far,
because it's clear he's not a Glingo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It doesn't look like
so
it.
It's very suspicious.
Yeah. It's like, what is his deal? What is But like they said, he looks like he's from the third realm anyway. So what is going on? And also something else. Oh, because he mentioned that Adentu probably made the collars, and we got a reaction like Gloria when he was looking. Looking at him just turned and kept on going.
Yeah. Yeah, he's acting very sus. And of course, since we've seen the last episode, he's talking with audiences, so it makes him even more sus.
Yeah.
And the preview does show a bit more of them talking, so, let's see what else is going on.
And one other thing is totally irrelevant, but I just found kind of interesting. I didn't know this was, well, wasn't it was talking about her collar, the name of the episode was collar, she was talking about, her kubila and all that other stuff she was wearing, and that's exactly what the title says in Japanese is kubila, and I said, oh, so that means collar, and then it kind of clicked, wait a minute, kubi means neck. So, and wa could mean ring, so neck ring, because the thing I was thinking of when I heard it was yubiwa, and yubi means finger, yubiwa means ring.
Yeah. Another thing about, which of course you guys would know by now if you're so many episodes, is that they are following this thing where each title is just a single word, like collar, Panzy, chatty, lightning. It's not like the older Dragon Ball Z, and even Super, where it's like...
Son Goku and his friends travel to the next dimension while Goku eats foreign foods and then goes to the toilet.
Oh, sort of. No, it's always an exclamation and a question. It's always like,
okay,
challenger arrived.
No.
Goku goes to the bathroom?
No, okay, I was about to say, Goku goes to Son Goku goes to another world and has lots of different foods. Will he actually fight someone or will he go to the toilet?
Oh god, no. So my favorite one is the whole Saiyan Saga stuff, and it's like, find out what happens in the next episode. Oh no, it's like the whole who will win, who will survive the fight against the Saiyans. Find out in the next episode, Yamcha dies. And the bad thing is, I know in the dub it seems a bit funnier, but that's the Japanese one too. It's like the Saiyans are coming, who's going to survive, whatever. Find out in the next episode, Yamcha dies! A big tragedy, whatever, I don't know what the subtitle was. I know it's Yamcha dies, that was their subtitle order, but that was the thing. It's like, find out who survives, Yamcha dies. Next episode, it's like, what the hell?
Let's go with our dub version.
I know. It'd be like right here, it's like, I don't know, It's like the next episode we'll find out what Kaioshin's real name is. What is it? Find out next time in What the Hell? Kaioshin is not it?
Yes, that's it. That's perfect.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think there's much more else we can say about this show without going off on a tangent.
Yeah.
But hopefully the next episode will be very interesting. And then, and this is the third Tamagami. I want to assume that the third one is the weakest one.
Yeah.
So let's see how this guy is, because if this guy made Goku even break a sweat, and I guess I'm assuming it always has to be one-on-one.
Oh, they explained that. Yeah, so they can't do the thing where I guess Piccolo and Vegeta can help it, and the later ones has to be one-on-one.
But here's my question now. Okay, so Goku is fighting off this Tamagami. I wonder if the other two gonna be like one for Piccolo and one for Goku for Vegeta.
The hard part is it would have been easier if they came now, because that way Vegeta would have fought this one, Piccolo the second one, because you know that if the last one is the strongest one, it has to be Goku, because main character.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's already fighting this one, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's a slight chance that, of course, due to the the favoritism with Vegeta and Piccolo, there's a fair chance maybe Vegeta will fight the second one. Or maybe they'll do the thing where Piccolo fights the second one, but he loses, so then Vegeta steps up. Because it's always like that. Vegeta always does have he's like firmly established as the hard number 2 for after Goku. No one else is. Yeah.
And Piccolo got put down to third after Z started.
Yeah.
So sad, man.
Oh well.
Well, let's see how it goes and see how the interaction goes, or even if they'll actually finally meet up, because the preview didn't really show or establish if they're going to actually meet up next.
Yeah, the preview just shows Goku fighting the Tamagami and stuff, so I mean, it could be that after the fight or near the end of the episode, it could be they meet up finally.
Yeah, since it's faster paced, it's only going to be like 20-some episodes anyway.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, that wraps up for this episode. We'll see you for episode 8. It's been a busy week. We had pay-per-views and cons and stuff, but...
and work.
Yeah. So, but, And we'll try to see what we can do next time. We can do it a little quicker if possible. So this is Mark signing off.
And this is Wendy, also host Droopy Shannon and Droopy. We see you guys later. Love this episode. I think it's my favorite episode so far.